So I'm back, guys, to recap my day 42, and I almost recapped it on day 41, but somehow I stopped myself, and I'm going to do it on day 42. Oh, my battery just keeps on draining. So basically, long story short, I worked for around 6 or 30 minutes until now, and out of which I worked on development thing for 3 hours. Productive work I'm including. 3 hours is exact the time I was working, and it's 6 or 30 minutes includes the rest and other works too, but only those rests that were done in the decided amount of time, that Pomodoro thing. If 5 minutes are allotted, 5 minutes rest. If 20 minutes allotted, 20 minutes rest. That's it. That is what majority of it was calculated in. So in our 6 or 30 minutes of work, 3 hours I worked on development thing productively, and then the rest time I did some other work. On a second thought, I guess in total amount I've worked, wait, let me check. I've done more work. It's 7 hour 5 minutes per bit. Was the amount of time that I worked, and yeah, I did the work today in a bits and pieces today. As you know that I woke up, I slept, went to sleep on time yesterday, and I woke up around pretty much. I woke up on the right time today. Then what I did was, I maybe around 8 I woke up, 8:15. Then I set to work at around 8:49. From there I worked till around 9:35. It wasn't related to development, it was related to some other work. Then after that, I decided to go to gym, because I've been trying to shift my gym bit earlier part at the earlier part of the day. So I didn't have any the scheduled thing, that the scheduled uh, lecture or class or whatever was scheduled for me after that time was not also happening. So today, so I decided that I should go to gym. Then I after the gym, and then everything got done. Uh, Basically, I stopped working at 9:35, and then from there I started working again at around 2 2:24. I started working. From there till 3:25, I worked. I worked on development thing. After that, around 20 minutes or 30, 25 minutes, I commuted back to my home. Then I did some other work. Then after that, I said, after coming home, after having my lunch and all, I did some other work. And after that, in the evening, early evening, I fall asleep a bit. Then I started working again on development thing at around 6:49. From 6:49 to till 10:41, I worked, in which I worked. This might be around 3 hour 10 minutes. It was, I guess, the total time, and out of which only I worked for around 2 or 34 minutes productively. Rest all was break. Yeah, I'm still working on how to summarize these things. I know this might you might find it more clutter. It might be cluttered to you, that because right now I myself am working on this model, so it's it's too much cluttered, and the reason I'm trying to do it is to make it more simpler for anyone to understand, for me to understand, and anyone who wants to apply it. I feel in my mind I feel it's sorted, but when I try to explain it to someone, it be, the truth comes out that okay, uh, it doesn't sound that as sorted as I think it is in my mind. So basically, the problem is that I'm struggling to express my sorted thoughts through words. So I'm sure with practice, I will be able to do it. I'm pretty sure I will be able to do it with a good amount of practice. And that pretty much sums up my day. And it, I still had time to work, but I wasn't able to concentrate. I wasn't producing. I was just staring at the blank screen, and I was like, oh no, this is not what I want to do. And to be honest, the I did the development, which is my first priority work, at the later part of the day today, and I felt that that shouldn't be the case. The development work should be done in the first part of my day because all other things are all other work that I'm doing are its byproduct that for are kind of acting as a reward. So because in the evening when I woke up, I was not so in such a mood to work because I felt yeah did I did work, but what I want to personally do is to do it with enthusiasm, not because just I had to get it done with. So what happened was since I did all the other stuff at the start of the day only, I didn't I didn't have the motivation. Why should I do it? Yeah, though I did it, but that's not what I am after. I'm trying to achieve. Do work, even if you don't like to do it, if you don't want to it, you do it with enthusiasm, same curiosity. Alright. If I feel because if this work I would have done in the first part of my day, I wouldn't have been staring the screen blank, don't know what to do. But since I didn't have, I completed all other things first and giving the last priority of the day. It kind of backfired. So from tomorrow, yeah, let me recap what I want to do. It's 11:04 right now, and I will go to sleep after meditating. Yeah, I meditated yesterday also. I will go to sleep after meditating. Then I will woke up in the morning. I will go to gym, come back. So, and will if I do the development work first or the other work first, that will depend on the situation or the time amount of time that I have. But I won't push it more the development work more than that. And all the other work that I am doing will be done only when majority of my time decided for development work is achieved. So, for example, if I'm trying to do 8 hours of development work, then around 6 hours of development work must be done for me to do the other work. So, and to make it more simpler, it basically uh, I can't spend my whole day calculating the things. So to make it more simpler, the as far as I felt that to make it more simpler, it is better if I start my day, go to gym, come back after getting done with all the things, set to work, do the development work or the other work. That's more of other work that in the starting I do more of a scheduling work, my deciding what to do and scheduling my post and all. So that's what I do in the first part. So if I feel I have less time, I will do it first. If I feel that I have enough time, I will do the development work first. But no other work other than these two should be done in the first part of my day. And once I've started doing my first, because the scheduling work is very small, it only, if I do it quickly, it's a hardly 5 or 10 minutes. But I like to do try a bit things also, so it takes around sometimes 25 minutes around. But after that, it's totally development work, so it doesn't hinder the development work much. So and it makes it easier for me to schedule things according to the time. uh, so yeah, I feel first the development work or the scheduling work can be seen according to the situation, but nothing other than. Then after, for example, let's say I did the scheduling work first. Then the usual method that I've been following, I do the scheduling work first. Then I start development work. Then it's important that I do my development and majority of my work, majority of till evening, so that I don't have to get in the hassle of calculating the time and maintaining all that break times and all, whether I did the productive work or whether I did the other work. So it makes things easier for me, things sorted, so that at the first part of the day I did my development work. Now in my other half of the day I will do my other work, and then the night comes, then I make this video, and this will keep things a bit more sorted, keep me more engaged, get me done with the things that I less enjoy at the first part of my day, and the things that I enjoy, I can do it any time of the day. So better do it later in the evening. As I said, I've been using Insta for 30 minutes only, and at the later part of the evening, and so yeah, I'm very disciplined about it and sticking to it, because with time, when things start to make sense, you start doing things. Because I started this whole fundamental model, and slowly, since I have a vision in my mind, I understand that, and my whole aim is to ensure that I do everything. I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to do everything, but I still want to do my priority work first. So I'm not trying to do that. I will completely switch off everything: Insta, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I will just focus on the work. No. People do it, but what the model that I'm trying to create is to make sure that I get to do everything. My mental well-being is important. My health well-being is important. My work well-being is important. Yeah. For example, if I give my all to one thing, maybe I will achieve the X product in future. But if its price is to has to be paid with my mental well-being or my health well-being or my family's well-being, then I'm not very comfortable with paying that price. I rather take double amount of time to reach my vision than sacrifice with this. Different people have different things, but I personally believe if these things can be taken care of together, in theoretically, as far as the world has seen, you will take the double time to reach there if you divide your time. But what I feel, if all these things are ticked, you have ticked all the things: your mental well-being, your health well-being, your family well-being, and your priority work well-being. I'm not sure if I'm using the right terms, but I guess you understand it, right? If you have all the boxes ticked, I personally believe you will reach your goal if you are managing it all the things well, pretty well. You will reach the goal in a you will get the work you can get the more effective work done in half the time that the other person did. And the best thing about it, you will never feel burnt out. The other person who gave it all, sacrificing other things, will do the work for 2 years or 3 years, then feel burnout and will want to take a break for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. What I'm trying to do, if I that since we all know that we have to work till the end, so we can't feel the word burnout, and we can't miss out on things. And the whole point of all this technology and everything that around us is been developing is to save time so that we can utilize it more properly, to utilize it for the more important things like family, like our health. That's the whole purpose of this AI and all. But if we are still stuck to utilizing our time, making it by replacing it with other things, uh, then it's then it doesn't solve any problem. The whole point of technology and innovative technology is to ensure that you get enough time for yourself, for your family, for your mental well-being, for your health well-being. If you aren't using the technology in that way and still getting the same result as you were in past, and even more than that, because I personally technology today can make that possible. We can make we can get the A work done in the half amount of time, in even half amount of effort, and have lot of time for other things to do. Yeah, I don't know if someone has done it or not, but that's what I'm trying to make. And I personally believe I am doing it pretty well. It's just I've in trying to figure out this answer, I went in too much of a hole, too much in deep in the hole. So what I'm trying to do is, yeah, figure out the answer. Now I'm just trying to crawl back out of it. It will take time, but I'm pretty sure I have definitely figured out the answer, definitely the model. And what I'm trying to create is a model so that I can simply hand out it to anyone else, and one can start following it and achieve what I have achieved in in a in very less amount of time than what it takes for me to achieve. And sometimes I feel that I'm just blabbering or what, I don't know, but I feel this will help me organize my thoughts in a much sorted and well mannered way. So I guess that pretty much sums up my day 42. That uh, I worked for around 7 or 5 minutes, out of which 3 hours development work. I can make the 8 hour work possible right now if I read a book, but it's 11:13 and I can pretty sure I can read a book. I'm pretty sure I can make that possible whenever I want. But right now the typical thing is to getting back, sleep on time and wake up on time to sync with the universe. So I think I will go with that and get done with it first. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow.